It's me again. Me as in wet curly hair me from about 4 vlogs ago, but still, I'm back. So if you're new here, this vlog is a little bit different than my normal vlogs. I normally do studio vlogs, and this is kind of like a studio vlog, but not in a I don't know what this is, but it was really fun and I had an absolute whale of a time editing it, and yes. So I'm Lil. I have an illustration brand called called Bujo Cult. I make like bullet journal stickers, things like that, and art prints and the likes. It's good fun. Try this. I'm launching my first ever collection of things. And it's all kind of based around this kind of witchy, summoning-y, pentagram, book, skulls motif. I don't have a nice name for it. If you have a nice name for it, please let me know in the comments, because I am struggling for a nice name. As part of launching that collection, I decided to do a kind of weird promo video, music video thing. Bujo Cult all started because I have this incredibly tight little friend group, and we pretty much all bullet journal, and we used to they used to come around to my house and I would make pizza and we would sit and like set up our months and compare our spreads and stuff. Like nerds, and I loved it. Because we're all kind of gothy, alternative, pagan-y types, we called it our bullet journal coven or our bullet journal cult, and bullet journaling is a little bit like a cult sometimes, just a little. So I thought that calling the brand Bujo Cult would be kind of cute, and sort of it's from where it came. Over lockdown, I've missed them all so much. So much. And it hurt. To the point that when we finally got to be able to meet up again in our socially distanced back garden under umbrellas because it was raining, like literally leaving them would make me burst into tears, because now I'm gonna cry because I'm an emotional person. Oh my god, right, stop it. So the current lockdown rules in Scotland are that you can have like 4 households round in your house. You can have people staying over and all this kind of stuff. Lockdown's lifted quite a bit. Social distancing is still definitely a thing. Masks in shops. Please wear your mask. Sanitize your hands, wash your hands. All of us do take lockdown rules incredibly seriously, especially in public places like shops and stuff. But as I noticed when editing this video, we constantly forget the 2 meter thing. Or is it 1.5 meters now? Maybe it's just 1 meter, in which case we're fine. But yeah, we constantly encroached on that, and that's not good. And looking back on the footage, I majorly cringe about that, because I thought that we were doing a lot to try and keep our social distancing up, but apparently not. We split the filming over 2 days so that we weren't all together at the same time, because that's more than the 4 people, 4 households in your house. And I'm going to take a moment now to apologise for my laughter. I find my friends really funny. Thinking about it is kind of wholesome and sweet, but editing it was incredibly annoying. I find them all absolutely adorable. I find our group kind of adorable. So I decided to put together a 90s sitcom intro for us. I know it's really cheesy and bad. But I'm ridiculously proud of that video. So, day one is me, Angel, and Stevie. Andy popped up for a wee bit as well. The place where we were filming was at Andy and Meg's cottage, and there's like this big woodland area nearby and a graveyard nearby. So we decided to go and be witches in the wood because we're like totally in touch with nature.
The worst witches ever. It's like, ah! Nature! I hate nature!
You're right.
My hand for nettle.
Oh, baby.
I couldn't find any drop for you.
Oh, shit.
On the way down.
Oh my god, guys, this is the closest I've ever been to the craft.
So we set up for some fire shots. Angel is a fire performer and is quite well versed in her fire safety stuff. So I felt really comfortable and happy to have her on hand with all of the fire things. Yay!
You light it and you've got to throw it before it gets to your fingers.
Right, okay.
You might touch your fingers a little bit, but it's not burn too bad.
Right! Wait, okay, so how quickly does it burn?
Quick.
That was cool!
Oh, I wet that bit. No.
But we were so lucky to have her there. Not all of us are gifted with fire. Go for it.
What? Give me a second. Okay. Like that.
Do you want a hand, Steve?
Yes, please. Oh, clear! Oh my god, sorry. Thanks. I don't like where the wind is. Like, where the wind comes from.
We're kind of in a...
It's very good.
Where's the wind coming from?
I could go any direction.
That's not helpful. Why have I never known that this exists?
Andy just said, why did I never know this stuff exists? And I want to take a little disclaimer moment, okay? Because it's super dangerous. I shouldn't clap, it flips the audio, but because it's super dangerous, okay? Although flash papers are really pretty and they're really kind of safe to use, they're actually really, really dangerous to store. They can spontaneously combust and start fires. So just because they look cool in this video, please don't run out and buy them unless you are trained in fire safety, and that kind of goes with obviously the fire eating and stuff. Don't go set yourself alight, thanks. If you're interested in becoming a fire performer, get to somebody who knows what they're doing and can train you up. Now that small public safety announcement is done, I would like to introduce you to a segment that I call Queers in the Wood. Ooh! I like the jazz hands. That was the campest witch I've ever seen.
Welcome to my cupboard.
And pose, and pose, and pose, and pose. Come get these cookies.
Get those cookies.
Why are we the least scary cult there is? Like... Okay, so day two. Day two was with Mags, who's Magenta Lust, and Lady Phoenix. Both are burlesque dancers and fire performers as well. So as burlesque dancers, they're super sexy. Make love to the camera.
Swipe right.
I don't really know what else to do. Because, you know, like, it's not a burlesque, I keep watching
The camera's gonna... the camera's gonna be so shaky.
We're gonna spreading the camera. Spreading
Sexy. Everything.
Well, it's a totally different doll.
It's your little head just peeking out the top. Alright, Hannibal.
It's
Not burlesque, man.
Can't get out of my clothes anyway. All this crawling about and dancing.
No, don't, because it turns into burlesque. Let's try and get my tights off.
You're right there, hen. PM me. And they're also completely unable to keep a straight face for like literally 2 seconds. Do you want to do one from looking down to up as well? And then
All I could keep thinking was smizing.
I don't know what else to do with these cards. So I'm starting just bringing them all out and like, look at this one. Congratulations, you won £10.
I can feel the energies. Right.
Yeah, it is like children, animals, and magenta lust. Oh man, something is okay.
Don't smoke, kids.
well, that's staying in.
On his boat, the stingray jumped up out of the water, swung in the
And he stops like you. It's like you feel really freaked out when there's a camera at you. You just want to act silly, like summon you up, summon you up.
The remix. Honestly, all of these people are my absolute favourite people in the world, and I am just so excited to get my hands into this footage and find the bits where we're not being absolute twats and actually make this promo video and get it edited together. So here is a little sneak peek of some of the kind of like test things I did to find out colour balance and some of the kind of trick shots. And that little snippet had the intro to the song which we're going to use, which is There's Somebody at the Door by Chromantra, which is Magenta Lust and Andy's band that they have. And that last shot you just saw with the flickety light is so easy to do and so cool, and I didn't think it would actually turn out as well as it did. So here is the unedited version so you can see how we did that. Freeze. Max, could you switch that one on? And then go and stand in the doorway. And I don't know, you can do a little... Okay, I'll say unfreeze. If you just move, so when I say unfreeze, just do a little thing with your hand and then click again.
Okay.
Okay. Unfreeze. Freeze. Right, Maxie, go switch the light off and go away.
I'm looking forward to seeing this.
And then I'll get you to do something with your arm, bring it down in some way. Unfrizz. Cool! We'll see if that works. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this ridiculousness and would like to see more, because it's ridiculous. I would love to film with the whole little Bujool cult. I call them my Bujool cult royalty, or my Bujool cult elders. They're the elders of the cult. I'd love to film with them some more. In lockdown, I'm looking at the footage and seeing our social distancing fall apart throughout the day. Probably not a big thing like this for a while, but maybe 2021 we might do something like this again, because it was really fun. You can find me on Instagram at Bujool Cult, which will be linked below, and so will my Etsy page, which is closed on holiday just now, but it will be open either later this week or when the promo video comes out and launch the collection. And I want to say a massive, massive thank you so much to all of the support I've had recently. I don't know if I would be doing this without it. It's been absolutely heartwarming. Oh my god, I'm getting emotional about it because you people are so lovely. Genuinely, when I started doing this, I thought it was going to be a bit of a me against the world kind of thing, and that I didn't know that there was this incredible community of people out there. And I also wanted to say that a large part that is massively due to Emily Harvey's Patreon group on Discord. Emily Harvey has this fabulous way of just nurturing a little community where everybody wants everybody to succeed in their own little way, and it warms my heart. I was joking the other day that being in that Discord group is sometimes absolutely hilarious, because people are like, I drew a beautiful illustration of a flower, I drew a beautiful illustration of a dog, I drew a beautiful illustration of a girl sipping coffee, and I'm like, I drew a demon lady, and they're like, yay! It's just, it's really sweet that there's so many different styles and so many different approaches, and everybody's still uplifting each other. This outro has gone on a lot longer than I intended it to. It was meant to be short and snappy, and I ramble, and I'm really sorry, but I love you so, so much. Thank you so, so much, and I'll see you next week.
See, I'm really here just for the outtakes reel. Really. Like,
Out of time without the magic in the spell.
I don't think I'm going to use any of this because you guys look so cute. You look like the most adorable demon witch school ever.
Isn't that the point that we all come together to still do journaling?
And they all journaled happily ever after.